And my new band is called Siskill.
All right, fans, you know the drill. It's time to rate the jersey of the week. Today we got a Carter Hart Flyers alternate jersey. Rate it in the live chat or comment section below. I know it's an NFL episode, but I really don't have any other NFL jerseys to wear. And I have this Carter Hart jersey, and I'm wearing it because the Flyers are playing today as well. And playing the Penguins today. So, yeah, I thought I'd wear it just for that reason. So, yeah, rate in the live chat or comment section below. And, yeah, let's get started with the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the NMR Sports Podcast. And we're back with the same cast as last week, Trent, Jeff, and Manny. And we're here with our divisional round NFL picks. So this is what we're going to be doing for the NFL playoffs. We're going to be doing our picks and counting up our records and everything. So let's have a little bit of a recap of last week for the wild card games. So Manny, you went 3-3. The three games you got wrong were the Seahawks-Rams. You picked the Seahawks. The Saints-Bears, you picked the Bears. And the Steelers-Browns, you picked the Steelers. Trent, you went 4-2. You're 4-2 so far. Your only two picks that were wrong, you picked the Colts over the Bills, and you picked the Steelers over the Browns. Jeff, you went 3-3. Your three wrong picks, you chose the Seahawks over the Rams, you chose the Titans over the Ravens, and you chose the Steelers over the Browns. And then I went 4-2. My two picks that I got wrong were I picked the Seahawks over the Rams. I picked the Steelers over the Browns. So we didn't do that bad. But right now we going two ties for records right now. So let's see if that can change this week. All right, so it's the divisional round week. We got 4 games, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Trent is going to give half the viewers a seizure. Okay, all right, good. One solid color. Let's keep it solid. Oh, and man, he's got his cat. What's the name?
Poppy.
Poppy? Okay. Cool name.
Hey, Poppy.
Big Poppy. Yeah, there you go. Train Red Sox guy. All right, anyway, so let's get into our picks. So our first Saturday game, the LA Rams and Green Bay Packers are facing off. Manny, who do you have for that game?
Oh, Green Bay Packers. That's easy.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers. Looks like he's about to have a MVP season. The friggin' wait, who are they playing again?
The Rams.
Gosh, I just dozed off. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Trent, who do you think is going to win, Packers or Rams?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Packers are going to beat the Rams because the Rams are injured. They don't have Aaron Donald. Well, they don't have Aaron Donald or a chance they don't have Cooper Kupp. So
yeah, a lot of guys are injured. Yo, Trent, what are you doing?
What's going on?
Okay, anyway, Trent, who do you have, Rams or Packers?
Packers.
Packers. All right. Jeff, who you picking?
Packers, no doubt.
All right. And I'm going to go with the Packers as well. The Rams, they're depleted right now. Probably will be very depleted for their game. And I think the Packers are the Aaron Rodgers, like you said, Manny, MVP-like season. All right. Let's go with our next Saturday game. We have we have our first AFC divisional game between the Ravens and the Bills. Manny, who you got?
Ravens. Ravens on top, baby. Shout out We Hoopin'.
Oh, yeah. We shout out We Hoopin' like every podcast. Make sure y'all are actually following him on TikTok.
I called it!
Lamar Jackson, one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I think, you know what I think right now? This is totally off of the playoffs. But Alex Smith on the Redskins, I feel like he should leave Washington and go to Baltimore for one reason. To give Lamar experience and ways to show Lamar how to pass better, how to get his accuracy stuff in form, and that he'd be a good backup QB for Baltimore and a good veteran to teach a young player like Lamar Jackson and to help that Ravens team get better.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah,
that's a very interesting take. I like that though. It's pretty interesting.
I got it. They're gonna win.
All right, Trent, who are you picking? Ravens or Bills?
Ravens.
Ravens. All right, Ravens for Trent. Jeff, who are you picking?
as much as I hate to say, I'm going Ravens.
Ravens, all right. Yeah, this one's tough. Like, the Bills, I still hope in the Bills, even though they almost lost to the Colts last Saturday, you know. But I'm taking the Bills. I think they can beat the Ravens. It's going to be a very good game, but I think the Bills knock the Ravens out of the playoffs. I'm the only one that did not pick the Ravens. All right, so there are our Saturday games. Before we move on to our Sunday games, Trent, food of the week, what you got?
Well,
He ate it all. What'd you have, though?
Nardone's
Yeah, Nardone's pizza on the Middlesworth barbecue chips. He ate it all. Well, that still counts for food of the week. You know how we roll on the show. All right, now we're going to move on to Sunday. We have another AFC divisional game. We have the Cleveland Browns versus Kansas City Chiefs. Manny, who you got?
I'm gonna say this: the Cleveland Browns are cows, and the Chiefs are butchers. The Cleveland Browns is gonna walk into that field and come out losing, and the score is gonna be 56-14. The Chiefs are gonna win.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down too, so we can remember that. 56-14. All right. Trent, who you got? Chiefs or Browns?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Okay.
Actually, let me switch that. Browns.
Browns. Okay, the guy's going with the underdog here. I like it. Jeff, who you
They
got?
just beat the Steelers last night.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no doubt in my mind, just like Chase Claypool said, they are going to walk into Kansas City and they're going to get clapped. They barely slowed down the Pittsburgh offense. Once the Pittsburgh offense got rolling, they put up quite a few points in just the second half alone. And the Pittsburgh offense isn't even close to the level the Chiefs offense are on. So I feel bad for them, but they're going to get – it's not going to be a pretty sight. They're going to get absolutely clapped.
Okay. I don't see the Browns getting clapped, but I do see Kansas City coming out on top of this game. I do. I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I can't. I just can't. All right, and here we are with our other NFC divisional game, our last game for the divisional round on Sunday. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New Orleans Saints. Manny, who you got?
Tom Brady's hungry for a ring. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to beat the New Orleans Saints. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but Tom Brady's just going to have the advantage and have a good start, just like the Browns did against the Steelers. I feel like the Tampa Bay is just going to have a good start to the game, and that's what's going to kill the Saints.
All right. Trent, how about you?
Bucks.
Bucks, all right.
Easy.
Jeff?
I'm going to take the Bucks as well. I feel like kind of what Evan's talking about. I feel like the Saints are going to get a slow start, just like they did in the Chicago game. I expected the Saints in the Chicago game to come out and put up at least 14 points in first quarter, and they got a little bit of a slow start, and I feel like Tom Brady's going to take advantage of that 100%, and I don't think he's just going to let up on them. I don't think Saints are going to be able to recover.
Okay. Now, I have picked the higher seed in every game so far, but it's hard not to. I mean, I can't bet. It's hard to bet against Tom Brady. It is, but the Saints, when they get it rolling, they get it rolling, and like you said, it's slow start against the Bears, but I still see them being able to beat the Bucs. I'm gonna take the Saints. Another one where everybody else picks a different team, and I pick a different team. So. I see the Saints coming out with that win. I mean, they played okay against the Bears, not anything like I expected, honestly. But, it was a slow, sluggish, sharp... I can't speak. I just said sharp. Oh, my God. All right, well, there are our picks, guys. Let's go over them again. Manny picked the Packers over the Rams. He picked the Ravens over the Bills. He picked the Chiefs over the Browns, and he picked the Bucs over the Saints. Trent, he picked the Packers over the Rams, the Ravens over the Bills, the Browns over the Chiefs, and the Bucs over the Saints. Jeff, he picked the Packers, Ravens, Chiefs, Bucs, and I picked the Packers, Bills, Chiefs, and Saints. All right, well, those are our picks. So why don't we talk a little bit about our teams individually now from the playoffs bit, so we have something else to talk about on here. Jeff, why don't you talk about how you felt about the Steelers' loss on Sunday?
Wait.
Corvette.
I'm still going to stand by that the Cleveland Browns aren't a better team than the Steelers this year. I'm going to just say that Pittsburgh got off to a very, very bad start.
Oh, it was bad.
Take away, Take away 28 points of Cleveland's points. So what's that?
What do you mean?
What'd they put up?
They put up 45, 48, somewhere around there. Hold on. Let me get a check on that.
48.
Yeah, 48-37.
I just don't think without that, I'm not going to call it luck. I mean, it was just horrible play, offense and defense. Started off the game with poor snap by Pro Bowl Marquise Pouncey.
Who was considering retirement? Did you hear about that?
About who's retired? Big Ben?
No, Pouncey.
Oh, Pouncey? Did he retire?
He was considering. I saw.
Yeah, I know both him and Ben were. They said they were going to take time this off season and talk to their families or whatever to see what they want to do. But I just don't feel like that Cleveland's a better team. I think we just got off to a bad start, and I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of teams that can go down 28 in the first quarter and come back from that. I just don't think there's a lot of teams that can even do that, no matter how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we only lost by 10. It was a very high scoring game, but our defense couldn't do anything. Our offense took forever to get going. It just wasn't I don't feel like it was a complete game for
the Steelers.
For the Steelers at all. It was just not good.
Yeah, they got off to a really, really bad start. That high snap on the first play, the Browns take it into the end zone. It was just a very bad start. Browns got up big, 28-0, and they came back a little bit, but it wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go to Trent a little bit. Talk about the Jets haven't done much except fire their head coach, and probably will continue to suck. No offense, Trent.
No, we suck. We still suck.
So, Trent, what are your thoughts going into the NFL draft with the Jets having the second pick?
Just pick up Trevor Lawrence or a quarterback. I think we need a steady one. I know you keep saying we have Darnold, but I think we need a better one like Trevor Lawrence in there. Or draft a lineman first round.
Which is what they're projected to do.
Yeah,
or
a center.
I don't know what they're going to do. Trevor Lawrence is definitely going first overall. He's going to go to the Jags 100%. And unfortunately, that's the end of Minshew Mania. If you guys know me, I love Gardner Minshew. It's probably going to be the end of Minshew Mania. Who knows? It could be. He could pull a Josh Rosen. Who knows? I know he can be like Josh Rosen was. But, yeah, I don't think the Jets could get him. I don't think they're projected to take that offensive tackle from, I think, Oregon. And,
I don't think they want them.
Yeah, I don't think they need him that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure, every position is a problem for the Jets right now, but the offensive line is one thing that they don't really need to address. They need to address playmakers. They don't have a lot of them. Trade all the good ones away. What were you going to say, Manny? Go ahead.
Need to. I don't think the Jets should take Trevor Lawrence because a while back Trevor Lawrence wasn't going to come out for the draft. He was actually going to stay.
Clemson.
He was actually going to in college because he said himself that he doesn't want to play for the Jets. So.
Yeah, and he's probably not going to. He's probably, like I said, he's probably going to go to the Jaguars. What?
I don't blame him.
he's gonna pull an Eli Manning.
Yeah, watch it happen. That'd be crazy.
No, I want to go to the Patriots. Send me there. If not, I'm going back to college.
Yeah, there you go. So, Manny, me and you are both Eagles fans. Doug Pederson got fired on Monday. How do you feel about that? Let's hear your input on that, Manny.
Oh, I have a theory going on about this.
All right, let's hear it.
I think that the Eagles organization it wasn't Doug Pederson. They told Doug Pederson to lose. And Doug Pederson came to them and was like, I'm not really trying to lose like that no more. I don't want to do that on purpose anymore. So the Eagles fired him to make everyone look at him like he was the person to make everyone look at him to make all the fans
Get
look
it
at
out.
Doug Pederson and make him think that he was the reason they tanked when really it was the organization and they're putting it on him. So
Yeah,
I think that.
I don't know. I'm not really like too disappointed about Doug Pederson being gone because since the Super Bowl, his play calling has been very questionable. I know he's supposed to be this risk taker coach, but it's not working anymore. It's clearly not. Him and the organization were clearly not working out well. Like they said in the statement, they don't see eye to eye. I think it had to be done. Maybe they could have given him another year, possibly. But I think it was time. I honestly think it was. But thank you, Doug Pederson, for the Super Bowl. That's all we got to thank him for. A Super Bowl to Philly. Brought one to Philly. That's all we gotta thank him for.
Oh, I do have to say something about Big Ben's retirement, though, if he is.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if he chose to retire because he can do an Eli Manning. Because back when Eli Manning retired, he settled himself down. He had the choice to play on another team because he knew that the Giants wanted to start rebuilding with a new quarterback, new receivers, new running backs, new defense. So he realized that, and he had the opportunity to go to another team to just be that veteran quarterback on the team.
Yeah, I remember that.
Take his dynasty with New York and get his jersey retired. So I wouldn't be surprised if Big Ben realizes that the Steelers want to start rebuilding, and he just wants to stay with Pittsburgh for the rest of his career and just stay there and let his jersey retire there and not try to switch teams. But he could also switch teams. So
yeah, I don't know. People were saying the same thing about Phillip Rivers last season, and he signed with the Colts. He had a season with the Colts. So it could happen. I mean, Big Ben. I don't think he's gonna. If he retires, or like if he doesn't sign a 1-year deal or something, because his contract's up, right?
I'm not. Hold on, give me a second.
Let's get a fact check.
I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure when it ends.
Okay, because if it is up, I don't see him signing if they don't re-sign him and no other team wants to get him. Because how old is he? Like 39?
He's 38.
38. So like,
he's kept under contract through the 2021 season.
Oh, okay. So I think he's gonna definitely retire as a Steeler.
Yeah, I honestly about his retirement. I honestly feel that it's gonna be the. I don't want to say it's gonna be the organization's decision, but I think the Steelers organization is gonna have a big part in if he when he retires. If it's gonna be this off season or next season next off season. But I feel like what they do in this draft is gonna determine what they want for their future. Because we have to get rid of. We're over the cap space right now, so this off season. We have to get rid of guys with big contracts.
Right.
So, if Pittsburgh wants to say, all right, I want to find my quarterback for the future in this draft, they can possibly trade up, dump off one of those big contracts, one or two of those big contracts, and trade up a little bit higher since we're drafting pretty low. I feel like that what they do in this draft might determine what Big Ben wants to do with the rest of his career.
Okay.
We'll trade Sam Darnold for Big Ben.
I would not be mad with that. I'd give him a chance. I'd give Sam Darnold a chance.
Yeah,
I might get Mono again.
See Ghost again.
I can see the Steelers giving up asset like Juju Smith-Schuster for a high pick and getting like a Justin Fields or a Trevor Lawrence because Juju is a good player. I know a lot of people in Pittsburgh may not want him right now because he gets a little too cocky and stuff. But
I can see in a Jets uniform.
When you got a wide receiver like Chase Claypool, you and Deontay Johnson, they're still young. They have a lot more time to develop, and they're not as cocky as Juju. And they just also have to make sure that the quarterback they draft is a right fit and works well with Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson and all of them. So yeah, that's how I feel like.
Yeah, they got to make sure whoever the next quarterback is in Pittsburgh. Let me tell you, it's not going to be. They're going to draft somebody or sign somebody. It's definitely not going to be Mason Rudolph. I'll tell you that much.
Start, baby.
Definitely not going to be Mason Rudolph. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I kind of want them to draft a quarterback, and since Big Ben's, he has one more guaranteed year on his contract. I feel like if they draft a quarterback this offseason and they trade up, take someone like Kyle Trask, someone like that, good quarterback that needs some work to do to him to get him NFL ready and to be a starter already. Maybe give him a year behind Big Ben and have Big Ben mentor him his last year, show him the ropes, try to get him ready for being a starter possibly when Big Ben moves on.
Just like the Dolphins did with Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The Tua Fitzpatrick thing. You have a vet. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick there, and then you draft Tua, and they co-work, and stuff like that. All right. Well, you guys got anything else you want to talk about on today's episode?
No, I don't think so.
You guys good?
Jalen Hurts is the GOAT.
Okay.
Best QB of all time.
I wouldn't go that far yet, but maybe in the future, possibly.
I got one more thing.
All right, go ahead, Trent.
How about them Steelers?
Let's do Corvette one time for Jeff.
Trent, the Jets are so bad, they're going to somehow screw up their draft. That's how bad they are. Somehow, some way, they're going to screw up a number 2 overall pick. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's going to happen.
I don't doubt it.
See, at least he accepts the fact that his team is bad.
Yeah.
Corvette. E-Man, do it with us.
I got you.
Oh, E-Man's going to get the full dance out now. Hold on.
Oh, no.
We got to end the show out on a high note here. Got to end the episode on a high note here. Let's see this.
I thought he left.
No. Hey, look at him. The guy's got it down, bro. All right, well, that's a proper send-off to this show, to this episode. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's episode, and we'll be back next Wednesday with our picks for the conference championship games. See you guys.